Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Lunch and Learn. Today's episode number 17. So, guys, thank you for being here with us. And today we have the mastermind principles that we want to share with you guys. So, we don't want to take a lot of time, so we're going to dive right into this principles here. We're going to read one each here, and we'll kind of like talk about them a little bit, okay? So, Ceci, would you like to go first?
I would love to. Hello, everybody. Here are the mastermind principles. I release. I release myself to the mastermind because I am strong when I have others help me.
Juan,
I believe the combined intelligence of the mastermind creates a wisdom far beyond my own.
I understand. I understand that I will more easily create positive results in my life when I am open to looking at myself, my problems, and opportunities from another's point of view.
I decided to release my desire totally in trust of the mastermind, and I'm open to accepting new possibilities.
I forgive. I forgive myself for the mistakes I have made. I also forgive others who have hurt me in the past so I can move into the future with a clean slate.
I asked the mastermind to hear what I really want, my goals, my dreams, my desires, and I hear my mastermind partner supporting me in my fulfillment.
I accept. I know, relax, and accept, believing that the working power of the mastermind will respond to my every need. And I'm grateful knowing this is so.
Dedication and covenant. I now have a covenant in which it is agreed that the mastermind should supply me with an abundance of all things necessary to live a success-filled and happy life. I dedicate myself to be of maximum service to the world and my fellow human beings, to live in a manner that will set the highest example for others to follow, and to remain an open channel of God's will. I go forth with the spirit of enthusiasm, excitement, and expectancy.
Yes.
Yay!
So, Bruce, why don't we dive into this mastermind principles, and why do you think we should share this with our viewers here?
You know, Juan and Cecilia, I love the mastermind principles, but more than the mastermind principles, I love the working of the mastermind. I know that as coaches for the Thinking to Success Academy, there's so many times we're working on something and somebody will bring something up. And we just saw that with our last presentation. One of our coaches, Henry from Ireland, he went to Canva and he got a framework for a publication. And each one of us was invited to share something. It was about within the organization of what we were providing to the public, but it was from our own also personal point of view.
Mhm.
And Henry was wonderful. So we would edit and then we would go over it and then we would edit again. Each one of us individually editing, even up until the last day of the presentation, he was open to editing it before we put it out to the public. And I think we're all justifiably proud of who we are and what we created, what we're offering to the public. And that was the working of the mastermind for me. Any other thoughts you two have?
Thank you, thank you. What about you, Ceci? What's your point of view of the mastermind principles?
I agree with Bruce Coach, because what we did was a very great example. It's right there, it was in our space, and it's happening right now, happened last week. So I saw that we are more we are faster, we are more determined, we are more excited about working in groups. We're so happy that we have accomplished our goals together. And when we do it by individually, it's a different feeling, because you don't have the hoo, hey, you did it, we did it. We were all giving energy to each other. We were so passionate that we were feeding each other, feeling like you do it, my turn, you turn, we're gonna do this together, and we did it. It was so big accomplishment for me and be part of this mastermind group. So using this principle, Starting allowing people to help you is so great. For me, especially, I'm used to not, do not receive help and I do it by myself and I end up complaining. So I have eliminated that complaining from my life by allowing people to help me and say, please, I need help and I'm willing to take the risk to be ridiculous, to look not smart like I would. You can the only so I am able. I'm giving myself to the group. Say I need help, and be vulnerable. Have humility. So that's what I'm thinking about, and I give up in, and I did it, and I felt good participating in this mastermind principle group.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I love what you said, because you're allowing yourself to be Socrates. Socrates allowed himself to be the least knowledgeable person in the room, so other people would contribute to him. So allowing yourself to not know is really putting yourself in a position of power and contribution, because everybody learns through your not knowing, my not knowing, Juan's not knowing, everybody's not knowing.
Perfect. Thank you guys, coaches, for sharing that. And my point of view of the mastermind principles, I mean, we can see this on the first one, just the first one. It says, I release myself to the mastermind because I am strong when I have others to help me. But you know what? That comes through understanding of being coached by somebody that understands the principles. Because I think it's one thing that all through my life, I've been able to participate in different sports, different groups and different things in my life, but I never knew that. I mean, you have to give yourself permission to release yourself to that group or to that party or to that sports or whatever you're involved in. It makes a whole world of a difference, and we see that here in this company. We've been focusing on our individual needs that we have every time we do a mastermind. And last week we suggested that now we're going to focus on the company and the goal of the company. So this week coming up, the mastermind principles is geared towards the company. How can we help our team members in this company, in this organization? And that's what we want to provide for you guys. We don't just want to we don't want to just offer a product or a service or a coaching program and be like, give me your money, here's a program, go figure it out on your own. No, it's about a combination of the mastermind, like working with different individuals. We want to, this is exactly what we do every time that we meet with our coaches and our clients. We don't just give you material and be like, here, go figure it out. No, because everybody struggles making their hard-earned money, and we don't just want to take your money away from you. We want to provide value. We want to provide a good service. And that's what this is all about. And that's what all the mastermind principles are all about. They're all about helping you understanding who you are. That way you can help us understand who we are.
Okay, gracias. Bye.
Yeah, in addition to what Coach Juan's saying, we're talking about, I understand that I more easily create positive results in my life when I'm open to looking at myself, my problems, and my opportunities from another's point of view. What we would love to do, we would love to create a universal mastermind, really like a physical representation of what we discuss about the mastermind. So all of you viewers out there, we believe you want something, but it's not like I want to knock off the items on my grocery list. It's not like I want 9 out of 10 of my New Year's resolutions. I want that one resolution that shows up every year that you haven't yet been able to achieve, that you really, really want, because it keeps showing up over and over again. We want to help you achieve that dream. And maybe to give you a little incentive, I made a wonderful comic book with my son's 3rd grade class. And he's 33 and they were 9, so that was 24 years ago. And it's called Peace in the Cosmos. And it's about launching a duck and a turtle into space to get an antidote for a virus that's attacking the people of Earth. And we were working at the end, and we'd worked on this all semester, second semester of his third grade year. And we needed to come up with a theme to wrap it all up. And so I kept asking the kids, I said, we need a theme. And, at 9 years old, it was hard to understand the difference between plot and theme. So they kept throwing ideas out. It was like, that's a great idea. Maybe we'll do that in book 2, but it's plot. It's moving the action. No, we want a theme. It's like, what's the moral of the story? Why is everybody reading this? And this little girl, Helena, from the back of the room, she'd been very quiet all throughout the semester. She goes, I know. And I was like, okay, Helena, what's your idea? She goes, everybody wins through good communication. And that summed up our book. And we need to hear all of you. What is it you're looking for us to contribute to you? And by you doing that, by opening yourself to being contributed to, that's you contributing to the mastermind.
And that's beautiful, Bruce. I'm sorry we got cut off a little bit here, but
so my offer was for every one of you who sends something in, I want this, I want that, whatever, or I watched your show, I will be happy to send you a digitized, full color, 4-color copy of Peace in the Cosmos.
Yes, and like Bruce is saying, I really encourage you guys to take part of this Lunch and Learn. Use it for your benefit. We want to see how can we give you some coaching tips here on this platform. This is what it's all about. It's all about you. It's not about us. It's about how can we help you define who you are and really define that. And I love Bruce because he's always talking about what's your big why. And sometimes we define our why on the surface right here, but you have to go past that surface. You have to penetrate, you have to go a little bit deeper to really find out what's the big why. Not up here on the surface, because that's not what we really want in life if we really think about it. What we want is down deep down inside of the essence of who we are. Ceci, anything you want to add here before we jump off the call?
Well, we'll invite everybody, anybody who is there. Please share with us, be part of this mastermind group. You and I, we make a new group, and the name of the group is a mastermind, because we're going to learn how to control our minds, and say we are better, we are more open to the universe when we share what we have, what we holding there in our hearts. If you share with us, give us peace, give us freedom. You will have anything you want if you just open up and share and become part of this mastermind lunch hour with us.
Beautiful. What about you, Bruce? Any last words?
Just reiterating the same invitation. I think Ceci's Buddhism, there's a fellow who writes that nobody could be at peace if there's somebody else not at peace. So please don't hesitate. And Juan, I just want to tweak what you said. It's not about us. I used to work with my board of directors when we were doing a comic book for the kids, and they would say, well, it's the youth. I said, no, it's a collaboration. It's an intergenerational collaboration. The young people have these great ideas. What they don't have is they don't have the ability to get their ideas out into the public marketplace. So the mastermind is, you might not have the answer for yourself, but we might have it. And if we don't have it, we have the communication device that's putting it out there to people all over the world. Somebody else has it, but we're creating that organ, that communication device, where somebody can supply you with an answer so you can get unstuck, you begin to achieve your dreams. But it's about us too, that we are providing this forum for everybody to contribute to everybody. And we're so happy to do it. Our goal is that people get what they want in life.
Yes. And you know what? One of the goals that I came up this morning, like we're gonna give this mastermind principles to and the self-confidence formula to at least 1 million people this year. So if you want the mastermind principles, hashtag mastermind principles. You want the self-confidence formula, hashtag formula, and we'll be more than happy to give it out to you guys. So, and share it with as many people as you can. I mean, this is knowledge that everybody needs to get a hold of. So thank you guys for being part of this lunch and learn hour with us, and we're so happy to be here. We won't be back on Thursday, but we'll be here Friday. So 4 days out of the week, we're gonna be here coming live with you guys. So Coach Ceci, Coach Bruce, thank you for being
part. Thank you for being there. And don't forget, ask for help, give help, help ourselves. Show up.
Yes.
Share with us. Let's participate in life. Let's be active in life. Be in control of your mind.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.